Hello, welcome back to Psychology of Education. This is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mweni Fumbo. We can You can WhatsApp me or call me on 0976 1812 53. 0976 1812 53. Today we are going to cover, I think, three lessons. Where we are going to look at lesson 6, which is psychology of education in higher learning. Then lesson 7, we are not going to do a lesson, but it will be a research lesson on psychology of education. And lesson 8, we are going to look at the application in the psychology of education. Now, let's look at what the context of psychology of education in specific lessons. So we are not going to cover psychology of education in early childhood education, and we are not going to look at psychology of education in secondary education. We are just going to focus on psychology of education in higher education, in higher learning, since we are doing teaching methodology. So we are just going to concentrate on higher learning because this course is designed, although you can be able to teach in primary secondary schools, but specifically this course is designed to teach those that will be teaching in higher learning institutions. So we are going to look at psychology of education in higher learnings. Remember, this program is brought to you by Mkuwa College of Education, and this program is an intensive diploma in teaching methodology, and we are offering it on 100% online. The Mkuwa College of Education offers varieties of courses, diploma and bachelor's of degree in primary education and also secondary education. It also offers a diploma in primary education and also bachelor's in secondary education, and also we offer a diploma in teaching methodology. So let's look at the overview. We are going to look at, in this lesson 6, we are going to look at introduction, importance of psychology in higher education, and we are going to look at overview of key concepts in and theories. So what is the importance of psychology in higher education? So in higher education, psychology enhances students' learning and engagement. It also supports academic achievement and success. So you as the trainer, you as an instructor or as a lecturer, having the knowledge of psychology of education, it makes you to be able to enhance student learning and engagement. It also helps you to be able to be supportive to the academic achievement and success of your learners, and it also fosters emotional intelligence and well-being. So you as a trainer and as an instructor, it gives you an emotional intelligence so that you are able to work out and to cope up with your learners. The other thing is that it promotes social skills and relationships. So it will enhance social skills and relationship between you and the learners, or you and the students, and also you and your fellow staff and the other people. It also gives you the informing instructional design and delivery. It also helps you to be able to know what best instruction you can be able to give to your learners, and it addresses the diversity, equity, and inclusion. So it makes you to be able to deal with different kind of learners, the learners with disabilities, and the learners who have got different challenges in learning. It also helps you to be supporting faculty development and well-being. What are the key concepts in the education psychology in higher education? Number one, it motivates. So it's intrinsic and extrinsic, which means that it is it motivates you and it motivates your learners. Then it gives you self and self-regulation. It gives the trainer to be regulated by himself, or to have self confidence, and also to know what they are doing. Your relationship with other staff and also with your students, it is enhanced and it becomes efficient. And also it helps you in emotional intelligence on the relationship, on how you relate with the learners and also with the other faculty members. It also helps you to be the learning styles and preferences, what kind of the learning that you are supposed to operate or to enhance. Then cognitive load and processing, it pushes you into cognitive processing. You are able to understand the classroom, you are able to understand the learners, you are able to understand the behaviors of your team, the behaviors of your trainees, the behaviors of your students. It also influences your social learning. So it makes you to be able to understand the environment where you are working. As an instructor, you work with different people, so it will be able to enhance that. And also it will be able to diversify it, to make you be able to diversify in your learning capability, in your teaching capability, and you'll be able to teach your learners as with the competence. Now, there are theories, I think, the reason why I'm going fast, it is because most of these things you have done them in this course. So the theories, it's self-determination theory, which I need you to research on these theories. So the assignment that you're going to have is to research on these theories like self-determination theory, social cognitive theory, cognitive load theory, experiential learning theory, adult learning theory, Maslow hierarchy of needs. Then so you are going to research on these theories. What are the psychological perspective in higher education? So we have got behavioral, which is reinforcement conditioning. So you can be able to apply this perspective. I know you have we have done them. Then we have got cognitive, which is information processing memory. So you can be able to apply this perspective. Humanistic, self-actualization and personal growth, social constructivism. So these are the theories that you need to be familiar when you are teaching in the higher learning institution. So the application in higher education is instruction, design, delivery. So when you are teaching the elderly, you are teaching people that are in higher education, you have to be aware that you are not supposed to take them the way you can teach the children or in secondary school. Here you have to use so much student-centered approach, and you should also be able to use interactive way of teaching with your learners. And also be concerned with the student affairs and support services. So as a higher education teacher or trainer, you should be supportive to the students. You are dealing with the people maybe who are even older than you, who are of age, who are big. So you need to be very sensitive as a teacher or as a lecturer when you are teaching on higher institutions. Then academic advising and counseling, you should be able to advise the faculty and the students. The other thing is that be aware of the faculty development and mentoring. You have to be there to mentor your trainees. You are a mentor at the same time. You are not just giving the instruction to your students, but also you are mentoring them. You want them to become what you want them to become. Then diversity and inclusion initiatives. So you use also diversity of learning tools and learning theories, so that you are able to cater every learner and you are able to work with every learner. Then there is also mental health and well-being programs. You should be able to also use the mental health and well-being programs that you have learned in this course. Also be able to do the assessment and evaluation of the teachings and the methods that you are using. So when you teach the students, always be there to evaluate whether your training was viable to the students, or you need to you need to change the formula, or you need to more understanding on how to approach the students. There are also theories, the people that have researched or the gurus uh, in the higher education theory. So I know you understand all the you are familiar with all these gurus like Albert Bandura, Jane Piaget, all these you know. So be able to understand, and you have to look at these theorists or these researchers, and be able to be competent to what they propounded about this education. So we have done lesson 6, and I want you to understand that we are going to continue in this lesson. We are not going to have a break, but we'll just continue. So the break that we are having is an advert. Remember, this program is brought to you by Mkuba College of Education, which offers a variety of education programs. We have got primary school education, we have got secondary school education, we have got early childhood education, and we have got teaching methodologies. So our trainings have got varieties from the from bachelor's degree, diploma, and diploma programs. Let's look at lesson 7. Lesson 7, we are not going to have a teaching, and you have to do the research in methods in psychology. So I want you to look at this. I want you to outline and to write the essays on the following. Research in psychology of education. You are going to research methods in psychology of education. What methods are used in psychology of education? And also you are going to look at research designs. How do you do the design? How do you do the experimental experimental and non-experimental quests? So that is what you are going to look at. So you are going to find the notes and to research on a research methodology. Then you are also going to look at data analysis and interpretation in education research. So this is what you have to do. So it will be an assignment as well, and you have to look at these things. In lesson 8, we are just concluding the lesson, and we are looking at application. And this is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenifumbo, and this program is brought to you by Mkuba College of Education. So in education application, I want us to look at education settings. So instructional design and delivery. The reason why you have done this course, so that you may be effective in giving instruction, design, and delivery. Also, is that you may be as a psychologist, you'll be able to know what the better curriculum that can be developed to cater for your trainees. And also the teaching strategies. You have learned about the teaching strategies, activity learning programs, based learning. Also you have learned about assessment and evaluation methods as a psychologist. And also we have looked at education technology and integration. Then student support services, you as an academician and as also the instructor, you also have got the duty to support the student academic, advising and counseling the students. Also mental services, you are supposed to offer mental services to stressed students, also management and anxiety of the students. So know that the students, they are in an environment that can stress them. So you are there to offer mental support to your trainees, also to guide them in their career and development. Students retention and persistence programs. There are students that become frustrated and discouraged, especially in higher education. You may find that students, they are not content with their institution, so they will run up and down searching for the better school, forgetting that where they are is a better school. So you need to support that, and also to help the students to return, and also to ensure that students are enjoying to be students. Also, it is your duty to support the disability and students that have got challenges in learning. In the faculty development, you as a instructor or as a teacher, you are there to help in the effective workshops. So to teach or to help your fellow faculty members and fellow teachers on the effectiveness. So be there to participate in the workshops and in the trainings. Mentorship also programs. Try to mentor those young teachers that are coming up. So it is your duty. Also coaching peer and peer monitoring, professional development opportunities, and also burnout prevention and self-care. The other thing, it is diversity, equity, and inclusion. So learning psychology of education helps you to be diverse and also to be able to apply equity and also inclusion. So I want to believe that you are culturally competent as a trainer. Also, you have to be aware of not being biased to some learners, and also you need to be inclusive. Ensure that every student is accommodated. Have empathy as a trainer. So diversity and inclusion initiatives. So you have to apply diversity and inclusion initiatives. Then also you apply universal design for learning. The other thing is that you are a community member, and also be able to have a good relationship with parent teacher association, also community based education programs. Be there to offer services to the community, and also be there to offer social services and counsel the families that are coming with you. Then also health education and public policy development. As a teacher, you have got a lot of work, and also like in research and evaluation. Be there to be a researcher in education research methods, also program evaluation and assessment. Be able to evaluate yourself and also evaluate the learning environment. Data driven decision making, education statistic and data analysis, action research and practitioner. Also use the technology and media. So education software development. Be there to come up with idea of education softwares that can be able to ease up education, and also be there to offer online learning and platforms. Also be able to also virtual realities and augmented realities, produce articles and write the books. So be an influential as a learner, as a trainer. So consulting policies, you are also a consultant, education consultants, policy development analysis, strategic planning, management, change management and innovation, education governance and administration. So you are also there to offer clinical and counseling settings like school counseling, clinical psychology, and other things. Thank you so much, and God bless you for being with me. And this is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo, and I believe you have enjoyed this lesson, being as a school psychologist or an education psychologist. Thank you so much, and God bless you.